Welcome in, Mel. Oh, I've been having a depressed day. It is what it is. I'm trying to get out of it. I'm going to freeze dry some Bluebell ice cream. And I'm trying to work my way out of this funk. GoPro, start recording. It is what it is. GoPro, start recording. One at a time. GoPro, start recording. 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 I'll show you in a second, Mel. GoPro, start recording. This is Bluebell ice cream. I got 5 or 6 different flavors actually, but I'm gonna show. I'm gonna do 5 of them tonight. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Everything's going crap on me. Come on. Stop. Everything just fell in the freezer. So stupid. I swear. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Trying to get things to cooperate with me. Does not seem like it's working real well right now. Just want to make a video without things going wrong, please. Here comes Kush. Gotta investigate. Welcome in, cat. GoPro, start recording. So yes, Mel, I'm doing 5 different flavors tonight. I'm doing root beer float. I'm doing Dr. Pepper float. I'm doing cherry vanilla, oatmeal cream pie, and banana pudding. GoPro, start recording. Okay. Oh, here we go. Welcome in, Sybil. Yeah, I flipped out when I saw this one, Kat. Okay, when I saw this is what made me get the Bluebell at Walmart an hour and 15 minutes away from me. And then I put 6 containers of Bluebell inside of a DoorDash bag and hauled ass home, praying that this would not melt, and it did not. We are lucky we got Bluebell. Do I want to do that very often? No, because I was doing like 85 all the way home. It was not pleasant. Okay, the first row is going to be banana pudding. Okay, so let me set up over here too. You know, sometimes I wish I just had multiple cameras and I wouldn't have to do this. Setting up. I mean, I do have multiple cameras, but I need to get multiple of the same camera so it looks the same, I guess, you know, and not look like different footage. If that makes any sense. That should be fun right there. GoPro start recording. Come back to over here. Trying to make it look like I got 2 cameras. When I don't. I got one. It's really quick at setting it up. GoPro start recording. GoPro start recording. Now we time lapse it. So I can talk during this part of the recording because it's not recording audio right now. It's doing a actual. I can't say the word because it'll stop probably. Sorry if I'm not talking to the chat or whatever. I do have to be quick about this. I will talk to the chat in between flavors, like I usually do. I don't want to waste Bluebell ice cream. This is some of the best ice cream ever. If you know, you know. If you don't, you need to try it. the best way right now would be to try me, because I freeze dry it now. So anyone can try these flavors just by giving me an email at odinsbigpurplebus@gmail.com, and you can get yourself a container. I also have classic homemade vanilla. I'm just not shooting a video for that one. It's just plain vanilla. There's nothing special about it except for it's really good. But it's not like visually appeasing or anything like that, appealing. You know, it's just vanilla. Tell you what, I get my workout when I do this, yeah. No. There's a bluebell over the side. Okay, you guys don't even know. No, man. All I do is take a little bitty piece. That's so freaking good. Like, it doesn't get creamier than that either, man. That's some creamy freaking ice cream right there. I gotta work quick. It's starting to thaw. Alright, screw uniform. We're just gonna get scoops of ice cream out. Oh no! Drop the lid. It's so freaking creamy, you guys. Like, you don't even understand. Unless if you had it. My back and arm are sore already. I was finally able to get my water thawed out enough to freaking do this though, so we're lucky. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to get me a bowl and eat me some regular ice cream. I haven't had Bluebell in years. And I mean years. I've been living in Colorado for 7 years at least. And I didn't know there was even Bluebell here in Colorado. Because we don't carry it in this small town that I live in. So I thought it just didn't exist here. Turns out it does in Denver. At Walmart and King Soopers. A couple more scoops in here. Freaking. Sorry, everybody. GoPro start recording. Okay. I'll get this one in the freezer so it can freeze back up. My freezer is so full of ice cream right now, it's not even funny. From Bluebell to freaking Blue Bunny, I have it all in my freezer right now because I'm going to be doing mini ice cream bars here soon. Okay, get to the chat here now. Sorry about that, everybody. Welcome in, Tanzanine Love. Welcome in, Jay. Welcome in, Dustin. Okay, I'm going back to the chat, all the way back to the beginning, try to read that and catch. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry your dad had to get a pacemaker, brother Jay. Happy to hear you taking care of him, though. This is freeze-dried stuff. This is lemon heads, blueberries, huckleberry ice cream, cherries, and this is dulce de leches cream. Hell yeah, edibles are the best, brother. You can't smoke it, give them to eat it. Any way you can get it, any way you can get it. Oh, I'm sorry, life's hitting you hard, Tanzan. No worries, Brother Jay. Have a blessed night. Alright, so I'm caught up on the chat. We're gonna get the next flavor done because I don't want to be here all night. Let me clean my scoop. We're good. We're good. Let's see, which one am I gonna do next? I'm gonna go Dr. Pepper. GoPro, start recording. Was I recording that whole time? Dagnabbit. It's gonna be one hell of a video I have to edit now. GoPro, start recording. Maybe one day I'll just get another camera. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Notice that I can keep my phone on this side and not be in the way of the video, so I'll do that now. So this is Dr. Pepper float. It's like a root beer float, but with Dr. Pepper instead. So I'm excited to try this one too. Dr. Pepper is one of my favorite sodas when I drink soda, so that excited me too. Stuff is so soft, you guys. I've been having it in the freezer for a few days now since I got it, and it's still super soft. So this is going to be a limited time run. Unless it does really well, then I'll go back and get more. But, you know, I have to drive an hour and a half to get this ice cream. It's not easy. For me, anyway. So, if you want to try these flavors, I suggest getting a sample big box with all the different flavors in one container, so that you can try all 5 flavors. And if you act now, I'll even throw in a 6th flavor of vanilla. The homemade vanilla. Uh-oh. Y'all feuded in there, Sibling Cat? What's going on? What did I miss? Yo, this smells amazing, by the way. I don't know how Bluebell does what they do, but man, they do freaking miracles with ice cream. Oh, drop a piece. Ah, you know what's gonna happen if I drop a piece. You guys. Oh my god. That is so good. I can only imagine the root beer float's gonna be just as effing good. Oh my god, that was delicious. And I just had a little bite. That was nothing. Oh, I want to eat this whole freaking half gallon. GoPro, start recording. Oh my god, you guys, that was so freaking good. Okay, I'm looking at the chat now. Alright, Marco, have a great day. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a big Coke fan. I'm not a big Pepsi fan either, though, so I can't, like, I'm not going one way or the other with Pepsi or Coke. They're both not that good to me. Personally, anyway. That's the way I feel about it. I prefer Dr. Pepper if I was going to drink soda. GoPro, start recording. This. Alright, the next flavor I'm going to do is cherry vanilla. Dry my hands real quick. If I can get to it. GoPro, start recording. Come on. Oh. Your lids are so hard to get off now sometimes. Because it's right on the ice cream. GoPro, start recording. Such huge chunks of cherries in here, you guys. Like, look at that. Look at that. Come off the freaking scoop. Sorry, I'm not very talkative when I'm doing this. I'm trying to be quick about it. And it's, I don't know. I don't want to waste this. Ice cream is expensive as hell, for one. It's hard to get, for two. And I'm kind of just mesmerized by this ice cream. It's so beautiful. It's just cherries and freaking vanilla. But still, there's something about it. I feel like I want to start using this for my cherry cheesecake ice cream wonky bars instead of using cherry cheesecake ice cream. Use the mascarpone cheese like I did in the other wonky bars, and use this cherry vanilla ice cream with graham crackers or something, maybe. I don't know. So good. Oh, let go. GoPro start recording. GoPro start recording. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on the chat real quick. Raspberry ginger ale sounds delicious. Yes, it does. Alright. Let's get the next flavor going. Almost done. GoPro, start recording. I'm hoping this one's as good as it sounds. Okay, I like oatmeal cream pie. That's what this one is, oatmeal cream pie. I'm hoping it's as good as it sounds. GoPro, start recording. Yo, there's actual chunks of oatmeal cream pie in here too. It's freaking cool. I love Bluebell, man. Like you know you're gonna get quality ice cream when you get Bluebell. It's not that crap stuff that you get like from out here. No offense to the ice cream out here, it's just this is better. I'm getting a workout. I swear. You guys ever want to work out? Just scoop some freaking cold ice cream. About a freaking 100 little mini scoops. Start to feel the burn. No pain, no gain, right? I guess, you know. Kind of situation. Dying over here. Just a little bit. Because I need blessings. I need to be done with this so I can go do blessings and relax. Getting too much oxygen in my THC system, you guys. Never good when you get too much oxygen in your THC system. Okay, they only got one more flavor to go. Almost done. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Catch you on the chat in 2 seconds. 2 shakes. Oh, thank you for that, Sybil. Let me go change the thing. Is that the first one you gifted? I have no idea who that is, but they're now a peep. So let me go change the you're now at 131 and you are at 21. Boom. Done. I like Wendy's sometimes. Alright, let me get this last flavor done so we can go hang out and chill. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Oof. The root beer float is super soft. I guess the softest one yet. This is so soft. Oh my god, that's so good. Go for a start recording. Do something. Put ice cream on a plate. I'm gonna scoop me out a couple scoops of each flavor, and we're gonna have a little flavor test. See which one I think is the best right now. Three of each. Gotta be quick about this though. This one I'm just gonna do from the freezer. Don't have to be special. It's just for me. It's just for me. Stay. Oatmeal cream pie was definitely the hardest one to scoop. I will say that. Awesome. Yo, there's chunks of Nilla wafers in here. That's so awesome. I love Bluebell ice cream, you guys. Like, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right. First one's first. I think this is the root beer float. Wow. Yeah, they didn't have a root beer float when I lived in Louisiana. That's phenomenal. That's pretty good. Dr. Pepper next. Here we go. Oh, that's so good. Wow. Oh, I like the Dr. Pepper one. That was really good. Oatmeal cream pie. Okay, that one's good too. If you like oatmeal cream pies, you're gonna like that ice cream. Cherry vanilla, classic. Can't go wrong with that. Oh my god, that's good. My favorite growing up, banana pudding. Let's go. You guys, that's like nostalgia in a bite. That is so freaking good. Oh my god, they're all good. They're all freaking good. Like, really good. mm. Alright, Sybil. I don't know how they do it, but man, it's like I'm eating a float. You guys, y'all gotta try this. Like there isn't a bad bite on the plate. Dr. Pepper's my favorite so far. Good grief, that's good. Okay. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Oh. Rinse that off. We'll wash that in a little while. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, catch up on the chat. My bad, you guys. Oh, excuse me, that was so good. Oh, Sybil gifted another membership? Okay. Alright, go and change it now. Sybil's up to 22. And we're at 132 gifted memberships. Okay, we're going to move on to the back of the bus. I got to charge the GoPro anyway, so I can get all this footage off of there. Go. All right. GoPro's charging. Whoa, sorry about that, you guys. Let's go to the back of the bus. Oh. Hi, Blue. Did you miss me? I was in the front of the bus. Did you miss me? You're a stinker. You're a stinker. Okay, let me get my other phone out. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, hold on. Get the right cords plugged in. Things will be a lot easier. Okay. I'm excited to get those freeze dried. Watch out, move. Move. Little stinker. Oh. I'm excited for those to be freeze dried because I love freeze dried ice cream. And all 5 of those flavors are absolutely phenomenal. Wasn't a bad bite on the plate, you guys. Oh, Blue Dream. Everybody's putting your sticker up, Blue. Yeah, everybody put your sticker up. Everybody put Blue Dream sticker up. They did. Look. Look, it's all in the chat. It's all in the chat. Look, it's all in the chat. Your sticker's all up in the chat. Everybody put your sticker up. They did. Everybody put your sticker up. That make you happy? Huh? Did that make you happy that everybody put Blue Dream sticker up? Oh, that made you so happy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're so special. You were so special. You want blessings? You do, huh? You want blessings. Blue Dream wants blessings. Okay. You're lucky I haven't taken blessings in forever. So I'm gonna do some blessings for Blue. Where you at, Blue? Were you telling Kush you're getting blessings? Huh? Is that what you're doing? You going to brag to Kush that you're getting blessings? Well, don't bully him, Blue. You don't need to get him up. If he doesn't want blessings, he doesn't have to come get blessings. Just because I'm giving out blessings doesn't mean you gotta go get Kush up. Blessings be to you and to me. You're special, Blue. Everybody loves Blue Dream. Everybody loves Blue Dream. Yeah, they do. They do. They love you, Blue. Up there on YouTube. Woo. Blessings are good tonight. Woo. Why'd you go do that to Kush, huh? Why'd you go do that to your brother? Why? But why? He was sleeping peacefully. Why'd you go nudge him up like that? Now he's all eating his food and stuff. He was sleeping peacefully, Blue. He was sleeping peacefully. Why'd you have to go wake Kush up like that? Huh? Why'd you have to go wake him up like that for? You guys, y'all didn't see what I saw, you know? Like, whenever I told her I was giving her blessings, she went and flipped Kush like he was a freaking football, you know? Flipped him up and, like, woke him up, and now he's up there eating because he's a fat cat. Oh, you acting like you didn't do nothing? Like you're so innocent? You think you innocent, Blue? You think you're so innocent, huh? So innocent. Not Blue Dream. She didn't do that. She didn't go put her nose under her brother and flip him over like he was a pancake. Yeah, not Blue Dream. You're so special. Why are you looking at me like that for? Why are you looking at me like that for? You can't have ice cream. I mean, I have ice cream for you, but you can't have it right now. And you can't have Bluebell, that's for sure. Bluebell's not for doggos. Alright, I think it's time for blessings. Yo, I'm so fat. Look at that gut. Chocolate, move, move. Look at that good. Anyway. Let's do some blessings here. Blessings be to you and to me. Yeah, that was your food that you threw on the floor. Mm-hmm. Glad you finally ate it. You picky little shit. She likes to do this thing where she'll pick her food up off the bowl, throw it on the floor, like it's different than the piece right next to it. Woo. Well, I guarantee you she smells ice cream in my beard or something. Oh, I'm taking that off. It's too hot for me. I don't know if it's a small dog thing, because I've had big dogs that if you eat anything near them, they'll come jump on you and think they're a small dog. And then they just smell your breath. Kush. That guy right there, him, that little orange butthole up there, the one that's eating out of the other bowl right now because he's got two food bowls, one for wet food and one for dry kibble. That little dirt bag up there, him. He likes to come and smell my breath to see what I've been eating. He'll come right up to me, and I'm talking about, like, if I pick him up to hold him, because he'll be sitting in the chair right here, and he'll meow at me, and if I'm standing up in front of the chair, he'll actually reach up for me to pick him up. And I'll pick him up, and I have him in my arms like that, and he'll grab right here, pick himself up, and then smell my breath, and be like, what you been eating? What you been eating? And it decides if he's going to be mad at me or okay with me, I guess. If I have food on my breath, he gets upset with me, like I ate something without him. Oh, you talking about picking the food out of the bowl? Yeah, no, maybe that's a small dog thing. I don't know. She likes to pick the food piece by piece, and she'll decide whether or not one piece is good enough for the next piece. Same exact food. Like, I buy her kibble that has the same kind of kibble in it, no different kinds of kibble. Because if it's different kinds of kibble, she picks out certain kinds of kibble. She'll only eat certain ones. You're both special. Yeah, I'm telling everybody your secrets. I'm telling everybody your secrets. Why are you looking at me like that for? You're so special. Well, no Chihuahua here. No Jack Russell here either. She blue heeler and weenie dog. She's a blue dachshund. A blue weenie! You're a blue weenie! You're a blue weenie! Blue weenie! Blue weenie! Okay, go play. Go play. I don't want you to bleed on me. She's having her time of the month, if you know what I'm talking about. That's awesome, Sybil. I wish I could sub to you again. I wish I could sub to you again. Like, for real. Yep. 48 subscribers. Yeah, you only need 2 to go live. 50 you can go live. I just went look. I wanted to make sure. Hey, no. 49, you only need 1 to go live. You only need 1 to go live now. 49, you're only 1 away. Yeah, it'd be like super cool if I could just like unsubscribe and subscribe again and it would count. You know how cool that'd be? I'd be doing it to myself. Unsubscribe, subscribe. Unsubscribe, subscribe. Unsubscribe, subscribe. I'd be up to 10,000 subs in no time. Alright, so if anybody's not subscribed to Sybil, please go subscribe. She only needs 1 subscriber to be able to go live. Now, it will take you a couple days before it lets you go live once you got 50. But it's fun once you can start going live. I bet you're gonna get you're gonna be up to 50 by tomorrow, like no problem. That's funny. Oh, I'm sorry, Dustin. Again, if I could figure out how to use StreamYard, we could do split lives. The YouTube app itself does not let me do a split live. It doesn't work. Only one person gets seen, the other person is black. It's blank. It's so stupid. Like, so stupid. What's up, Killer Red Duck? Killer Red Duck, are you subscribed to Sybil? Psycho Sybil right there? If not, go give her that last sub. She needs to go live. She needs 50. She's at 49. No worries, brother, if you are, cool beans. If not, cool beans. Because that means you can be number 50. Like I told her, I said, I wish I could sub again. I could just become the last one. Psycho Sybil, qu'est-ce que c'est? Sorry. What is your thing? What are you like? Are you the crackhead now? Are you the crackhead now? Kush was a crack kitty. You're the crackhead. Oh my god! What are you crackheading about now? I'm going to check, Sybil. I see 50 subscribers, Sybil. Watch out. Move, Blue. I'm going to take a screenshot. I see 50 subscribers. I'm sending this to you in a message. I sent you a message. Looks like you're at 38, Killer Red Duck. I wish I could subscribe again. I wish I could subscribe multiple times. I would. If I had multiple channels, I would. Anyone that's not subscribed to Killer Red Duck, go subscribe to Killer Red Duck. Welcome in, Dark Angel. Told you, Simple. Told you you'd beat at 50 before tomorrow. Now, it might take a day or two before it lets you go live. You're going to have to get like one or two more subscribers over 50 before it like sets in, you know? But it should let you go live in a day or two. It's not like an instant thing like I wish it was. Or at least it made me wait a couple days before it let me go live my first time. Because I tried. And it was like, you have to have 50 subscribers to go live. And I was like, I got 55 subscribers. The hell's wrong with you? And then everybody's like, yeah, it takes a couple days. It's like, not fair, man, not fair. It says 55. I want to go live now. It was intense. Couple of days waiting, not gonna lie. It was definitely an intense couple of days waiting. Alright, I'm gonna do another blessings because I feel like it's been forever since I've done a blessings. And I'm freeze drying some Bluebell ice cream. Bluebell Country ice cream takes you home. Sorry. I want to sing the Bluebell jingle, but I feel like I'll get copyrighted if I sing the Bluebell jingle. Blessings be to you and to me. I don't know, man. Bluebell used to play commercials when I was a kid. And let me tell you, when you'd see the Bluebell commercials, you would want Bluebell ice cream. They made you want Bluebell. And every time the Swan's truck came down the drive, I'd tell my mom, Mom, can we get some Bluebell? And she'd get the little cups. The little Bluebell cups of the chocolate and swirl. That's what she would get for us. And they were the best. Best. It come with a little wooden spoon on top, and you pop it open like that, and you scoop out your swirl ice cream, and it was just the best ever. Like you couldn't ask for better than Bluebell cup swirl ice creams. As an adult, I like the other flavors they have too. Like that new Dr. Pepper float. Oh my god, it's so good. It's literally like I'm eating a Dr. Pepper float. The root beer float, same thing. Like I was just eating an A&W root beer float. I just, how do they do what they do? All I know is I'm gonna make some amazing wonky bars out of some of those flavors, I think. Carvel. I've never had Carvel. I've had tons of Bluebell ice cream. I've never had Carvel. I don't know if it's on par with Bluebell. Simple. Since you've had both, let me know. Is it on par with Bluebell? You said you would drink Bluebell first. Yeah, I figured. I might be biased. I don't know. Oh no, it's not the same thing. Killer Red Duck. Bluebell is a southern steeple. Like they don't sell under different names as far as I'm aware. Bluebell sells Bluebell. That's all you can get from Bluebell is Bluebell ice cream. They don't have a different name brand for their ice cream, as far as I know. Anyway, but Checkers and Rallies, yes, that is like you said, same exact restaurant with a different name. It was very weird. Like we had a Checkers in Louisiana, but if you went to Mississippi's, it was a Rallies. Weirdest thing in the world. Same thing like Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Same freaking restaurant, different I don't understand why they're different, but they weren't different. So I don't know. I mean, I like Checkers. Checkers had really good fries when I was a kid, you know? The burgers were okay. They were a bit expensive compared to like McDonald's or like Burger King. But we had to travel. If we wanted Checkers, we had to travel an hour to Houma, Louisiana. And they had a Checkers and they had a Sonic and they had what else did they have? They had an A&W root beer shop where you can get like root beer floats and stuff, you know, like the root beer float I just ate. Oh my god! But it was like an old school diner type setup or a drive-in. You drive up and then you can like walk up to the window and order your root beer float and stuff. It's pretty good. But yeah, no, I loved Checkers fries when I was a kid. I didn't know there was a difference between Checkers and Rallies. You know, like there's no difference. But I didn't know there was a different restaurant until we went to Mississippi to visit my cousins, and we saw Rallies, and I was like, "Hey, look at Checkers," and they go, "What's Checkers?" And I go, well, "What's Rallies? I thought that was a Checkers because we had Checkers in Homa." I don't know. The burgers were okay. Given what they were good burgers. I preferred Burger King back in the day. Nowadays, I don't like anybody's burgers. All of them suck across the board. Any burger you get from any freaking fast food restaurant sucks. It doesn't matter where you go. Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, all suck. I miss a place that I don't think there was a chain. There was only one restaurant like this. It's from my hometown. It was called Mr. Cook. And Mr. Cook used to put all the freaking restaurants to shame. He used to serve the Big Boy stuff too. Like, I don't know if you know Big Boy, the Big Boy brand, but they used to have a cup, a Big Boy cup. It was like 44-ounce plastic cup for Mr. Cook. It was awesome. I miss that restaurant. Everybody always wanted to have oh, y'all have Big Boys in Ohio? That's awesome. I've never been to an actual Big Boys, but they used to serve like Big Boy products at Mr. Cook's. Oh, the days of the supersized McDonald's. Remember when McDonald's had dark meat nuggets? Now, those were the days, brother. Those were the days. Get caught with a big boy statue. That'd be funny. Fudgy the Whale. I remember something about a Fudgy the Whale, but I don't remember it being an ice cream cake. See, I never really had ice cream cake growing up. We didn't have any place in the bayou to get an ice cream cake. Um, there was a place in Homa, I think. It was like a Dairy Queen or something that might have had ice cream cakes, but being an hour and a half away, from where we lived, it was always dumb. You can't buy an ice cream cake in Louisiana and make it an hour and a half and get home and still have an ice cream cake. In Louisiana, you buy an ice cream cake, you walk out the store. If you don't have a freezer in your truck or car, then you got an ice cream puddle. I don't care for Dairy Queen or Sonic anymore, you guys. I used to like Dairy Queen's ice cream a little bit. It was like a treat when we go to the Homa. But it don't taste the same. Their dips aren't the same either when you go to Dairy Queen. Like when you go to get the freaking the dip cones and stuff, it leaves a weird film on your mouth now. What the hell's up with that? What changed? It used to be awesome. You go to Dairy Queen, you get a dip cone, and it'd be like, bloop, dip cone, here you go. You eat it, it would be delicious, it would be good. Now you eat the dip cone, you take one bite, and there's like a film across the top of your mouth from the chocolate or whatever they dip it in. It's not chocolate though. I don't know what it is now. That's hilarious. Somebody stole the big boy statue from Kentucky. Welcome back, Brother Jay. You could probably order a big boy statue, Killer Red Duck. Check on Amazon. They sell everything. If not Amazon, Temu. Oh, Jay, we're just reminiscing about the old days when restaurants were actually good and not expensive. I mean, well, they were expensive, but it was like I wish I wish we still had 90s prices when you were spending like $5 and going, that's expensive. But we were getting a whole meal for $5, It was fries, a burger, and a drink for $5. My dad was complaining that that was super expensive. We could always go to Burger King and get a dollar burger, dollar fry, and a free cup of water. I think Taco Bell's crazy expensive no matter where you go. Everything was better, Killer Red Duck. Everything was better. Well, Brother Jay, here in Colorado, it's also $20 for a 12 pack. They want $2 a taco. It's actually over $20 for a 12 pack. They want $2 plus a taco. Let's see. I think I have the app. One second. Let me check real quick. I think I got the Taco Bell app. Maybe. I don't. I might still have it. I don't know. Nope. I don't have the Taco Bell app anymore. I deleted it. Some of the tacos at my Taco Bell are over $3 for a taco. What the happened to Taco Bell? That was the cheap place for white version tacos. Like, if you wanted good tacos, you had to go to a Mexican restaurant or find a taco truck. Or, we called them roach coaches whenever I was young. I feel so bad about calling them that now. But we used to call him the roach coach whenever I was in college. But man, you get some good tacos on a roach coach. Yeah! I remember when the chalupa was 99 cents. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad calling them a roach coach. I love taco trucks. Like, those are some of my favorite places to get tacos. A good buddy of mine in Denver has a taco truck, and it's not a truck really. It's just a little trailer that he pulls around. And he sets up whenever he needs to. He's got a spot off of what is it? Stone. So I can't remember the cross streets. It's Mississippi, I think, and Federal. I think Federal and Mississippi in Denver. That's a lot of names going on from one town. But it's a little yellow taco truck. It's called Tacos Amarillo. You can actually Google it. If you're ever in Denver, Google Tacos Amarillo. And you can find this taco truck. I made a post about it on my channel. Like, if you need to find a reference, it's a little yellow taco truck. You just go down my post and look for it. Man, the Roach Coach used to have the best everything, okay? I can remember being in college at 17 years old, and I would go out because the roach coach would come like for our little break, like our lunch break or whatever. And for $5, I would get myself a two-piece chicken with fries and a little mini burrito, you know. And I was like, that's a lot of food, you know. You know what I'm saying? And I go to Grub, it was always good fried chicken and good fries, and the burrito was freaking delicious, beans and cheese, and just it wasn't like a big old gigantic burrito, but they'd make all these like little plate lunch things, for us, and it was like little mini burritos, fried chicken and French fries. They had hamburgers and what else? Tacos and uh, the tacos you can get like fresh. If you ordered tacos, they would make them right there for you, fresh. They had somebody, a little lady in the back, cooking. It was freaking awesome. They just pull up, and I'd run out there with my $5. I'm a fat kid. Here's my money. Like yeah, yeah. Yeah, Dustin. For real though. A taco was under 90 cents. Under 90. Yeah, I remember the pizza burger. I remember getting paid $5.25 an hour too, Dustin. Holy smokes. You're welcome, Killer Red Dot. Yes, Jay. I remember when towns used to have like massive block parties, and they would have like booths and fairs and freaking circuses and stuff would come to town. Things were just way better. Sheesh. I made $5.15 an hour minimum wage when I worked at Rouse's supermarket at 15 years old. And then I went to Popeyes across from Rouse's because Popeyes offered me $5.25, which was 10 cents more an hour. And I was like, hell yeah, $5.25 an hour, let's go. To fry some chicken? What? Hell yeah. And then I went from the Popeyes I was at to the Popeyes closer to my house because there was a Popeyes, what was it, 3 miles? No, 6 miles down the road. Because it went from La Rose to Cut Off, then to Galliano. So it was 6 miles down the road, but only 5 miles away from my house. 10 miles down the road. 5 miles between each bridge. So it's 5, 10. Yeah, so it's 10 miles closer. I was driving 15 miles to get to work. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I missed the circus. Welcome in, Wilco. Yeah, I don't know. Back in the day, everything was just better. It's my opinion, anyway. I know a lot of people say the same things. Back when McDonald's had real big breakfasts, okay? And you actually got a breakfast that covered the freaking styrofoam plate that they gave you. And back when McDonald's had dark meat chicken nuggets and the big and tasty, the gigantic freaking burger that they came out with that disappeared. That back then it was awesome. You know, I don't know. McDonald's was way better. It was like a family restaurant. My aunt would come down from Georgia and she would take us out to go eat at McDonald's for like $25. She would feed all of us. I miss Aunt Jan. She used to come down from Georgia and like take us out to McDonald's because we never really got to go to McDonald's. McDonald's was a special treat, if you will. Yeah, I guess, right? Yeah, I feel like doing blessings. I definitely feel like doing blessings. I don't really fall in suit. That's why I'm just a YouTuber now, because I don't work well with others, apparently. I do what I'm told to do, and they fire me. Gotta clean my dab rig, you guys. Sorry. I'm a dragon. Okay, I'm not a dragon anymore. I mean, yeah, you might be older than me, Sybil, but I tell people all the time when like being from Louisiana. Now you should understand this. I was born in the '80s, but I was raised in the '60s. Ooh, I miss crystals. We had a crystals. I never heard of freaking White Castle until Harold and Kumar, and now I want to go to a freaking White Castle and try White Castle because I've never had White Castle either, but I've had crystals. And from what I can see, White Castle and crystals is the same thing. Blessings be to you and to me. Oh, kids these days aren't grateful for anything, Catbird. It's not just the freedoms they got. They aren't grateful for anything. Right, Dustin? I feel like Crystals and White Castle are identically the same. I've eaten at Crystals because I when we had a Crystals back in where is it, Mississippi, where ate at Crystals. Yeah, I think it was Mississippi where I ate at Crystals. Just tiny little burgers, tiny little burgers, you know. Oh, not the same kind of crystal. Crystal with a K, brother. Crystal with a K. Welcome back, Jay. See, Dustin, I don't like buying frozen foods like that. I'm not really. I've never tried White Castle because it's not the same as getting a fresh like burger from a restaurant. You know, like I'm not gonna buy McDonald's in the frozen aisle either, or Burger King or any of that other crap. You know, the only thing I might buy is maybe like Checkers fries because I can cook Checkers fries in the air fryer and fry it up like it'd be fresh. But I liked Transformers as a kid, like actual Transformers, the cartoon and the toys. But I prefer the original Bumblebee. He was a freaking Volkswagen Beetle. I don't know why they turned him into a Camaro. I guess they wanted to make him look cool for the movies. I don't know. As I recall, Bumblebee was a Volkswagen Beetle in the cartoons, the original cartoons. I don't know. They changed a lot of stuff though for those movies. The movies were good. Don't get me wrong. I like the movies. They were fun to watch. But I don't. I think it's a part of my autism. I don't like whenever they change things from the original. Like, for instance, whenever I read the Harry Potter books, And then I went and watched the Harry Potter movies. And they changed things. Like, Peeves the Ghost was not in any of the movies. But he was a huge character in the books. You know? And, like, when Fred and George, like, did their whole little, like, rebellion thing against Umbridge, in the books, it was huge chaos. Not just a couple fireworks whistling around the room. I'm talking about chaos. In the books, there were swamps. Peeves the Ghost was throwing dung bombs at people. Like, it was utter chaos in the books. And then I feel that, brother Marco. I have OCD and ADHD, and I'm bipolar, and I have a lot of other weird tendencies too. Like I tend to mimic uh, accents and character voices and stuff like that, and it's very noticeable if you hang out with me in person. I didn't know what it was until I was an adult. When I was a kid, there wasn't really names for it. You know, they just put me in the special ed class. They said I was slow. I was smart and slow. I don't know. I'm lucky I don't have Tourette's. A lot of people thought I did because I just blurt out whatever's on my mind, but I don't have Tourette's. I know I don't. I can be quiet if I need to be quiet, you know, like I don't have uncontrollable urges to just shout things out or whatever, or tics or anything like that. I think all those tests are jokes, if I'm being honest, Sybil. I've taken those IQ tests and stuff like that so many times, and I get like 135 or 140 for my IQ, but the questions are so stupid, like so dumb. I'm stoned right now, so I can't remember exactly what like how to phrase the questions. But some of the tests that I've taken, they ask you like some of the dumbest things. Like, there are so many Romulax on this planet, and there's so many Zolifax on this planet. Not every Rolifac is a Zolifac, but every Zolifac is a Rolifac. How many Rolifacs are actually on the planet? It's something like that, you know, like something so stupid. And like you sit there and you like, I know it's made to make you think or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they just get repetitive and dumb. Those stupid IQ tests. And if you've ever taken any of them, then you understand what I'm talking about. But I've scored like anywhere from 135 to 145, I think, on most of those IQ tests I've ever taken. 9 out of 10 times, I feel stupid as shit. So I don't believe in those IQ tests, okay? Just because you're smart doesn't mean you're smart. Sorry, not sorry. If it hurts somebody's feelings, then I don't care if I hurt somebody's feelings. I've done some of the most dumbest stuff in the world. I still do dumb things to this day. And I'm classified as smart. Some of my friends that are super, super smart, you know, book smart this and book smart that, have the least common sense smart. Like, no street smarts whatsoever. Would not survive a minute in the wilderness. Bipolar sucks, Catbird. Being bipolar sucks, okay? And it's not just the moody. For me, it's being I'm bipolar depressive, and I don't know why I get depressed, and I don't know why it goes south, but it goes so freaking south, and it's not pleasant. It's not fun. It's not like I can flip a switch either, and it just changes, and I'm okay again. Like I don't know. The Smoky Mountains are pretty cool. I got to see those when I was 13. I went on a church trip to help at a homeless shelter. We were feeding the homeless and making bags and stuff like that, you know. And we it was actually in Kentucky, the homeless shelter, but we stopped in Tennessee. In Where did we stop in Tennessee? Right outside of Nashville, I think we stopped. It was snowing. We got a hotel because it was snowing. First time I ever saw snow. And then we went on to Frankfort, Kentucky. I think it was Frankfort, Kentucky. We had this discussion the other night. I might be like I know I went to Georgetown College. Georgetown College was where I stayed. I think it was in Frankfort, Kentucky. I'm not 100% sure. I won't say I read a lot of books, but I like to read. I don't like have a library or anything like that here in the bus. I kind of wish I had more books. I really do wish I had the Harry Potter series all over again so I could reread that. Um, I don't know why. I've read it like 3 times already. When I was younger and it first came out, I was super into it. So like every time a new book would come out, I'd have to reread the books before the new book would come out so I could be caught up. So I would read the first book. The second book came out, I read the first book again. And then read the second book, and then the third book came out. I read the first and second book, and then I read the third book, and then the fourth book. It was like a ritual, you know. So I've read all the books so many effing times, and then once the seventh book came out, I think it came out as a two-parter, wasn't it? Yes, it was in 2 parts. Definitely Hollows, or was it just one book? They split the movie. The book was just one book. I'm pretty confident about that. Anyway, when that one came out, I read the whole entire series over again like twice. I don't want to go like I don't want to tell you guys what I do when I get pissed off. Trust me. I've It's not pleasant, and I won't just cuss you out if you get me to the point of pissing me off. Um, yeah, I've hospitalized plenty of people from pissing me off. I give you multiple opportunities to leave me alone and walk away. I tell you, leave me alone. I tell you to get away from me. And if you choose to keep on nagging me on and you choose to poke the freaking bear, then you get what comes after. And I'm sorry. I'm not a small individual. Whenever I freaking throw a fist, it's not small, okay? I hurt people. I don't just throw fists too. I choke people out. I freaking you put me to the point where I want to fight you. I'm trying to hurt you, okay? And I'm not talking about minuscule little bitty hurts. I might be trying to end you. I don't think I'm trying to just love tap you whenever you piss me off. So I don't know. Oh, I smoke tons of marijuanas to keep me centered, if we will. Oh, I again. I've punched way more than just a metal pole. I've broken so many knuckles on brick walls and trees and other things so I wouldn't hit somebody. I told you, Brother Jay. I told you. All of my wonky bars are freaking out of this world. You know, I'm just realizing what that little blur in the bottom of the corner is on the camera. It's the phone holder. Wow, I thought there was something on my screen for the longest time. I've even done that a couple times. I've wiped it trying to get it off. I thought it was just something like on my screen, just a little blur. And it's the little this thing right there, that little whatever it is. Anyway, that's how you know I've been doing my blessings. I mean, Marco, it has come extremely close a couple times. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get banned from YouTube or whatever, but it has come extremely close a couple times. I'm definitely not the kind of person you want to poke the bear. You do not want. And I preach this to so many people. This is why you don't mess with anyone. Because you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know who you're pissing off. Catbird, yeah, everybody thinks they're the Incredible Hulk. I have proof. Just say it. I think I posted some of it to my channel once before. beat the crap out of this dude because he poked the bear. I don't know if I posted it to this channel or if it was TikTok. It might have been TikTok that I posted it to. I might have posted it to YouTube too. I don't know. But I also have, like, my cousin Davis. If you ever see Davis GOODY in the chat, he's constantly telling people about the stuff that I used to do when I was a kid. I used to grab air conditioned condenser units and pick the entire unit up and put it into the by myself, the entire unit. I've broken 2x4s over. Never mind. I'm not going to continue this story because I'm probably going to get myself in trouble. but yeah, I've done things that 99% of the population probably can't do. Okay, there's not very many people like me out there that can deadlift 1,000 pounds, or I don't know, man. I've done some massive feats of human strength. Back when I used to build Whataburgers and Taco Bells with a construction crew, I've pulled walls together. And I'm not talking about little bitty walls. No, I'm talking about 25 foot tall by 50 foot long, 25 foot tall by 50 foot long. I grabbed the walls, and pulled them together until they touched. Because it did like this. And we couldn't figure out a solution to get it to touch. So I said, well, let me do this. And I grabbed the studs, and I just pulled the walls together. And I said, can you nail it now? And the old man was like, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. He's like, can you hold it? Hold it? And I was like, yeah, go for it. He runs around me. He goes, boom, 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 boom. And then I let go of it, and the wall stayed. And then they started calling me the Gorilón, the gorilla, because I could freaking, I don't know, I was doing so many different massive feats of strength on that crew that they started calling me the gorilla. Like I picked up the beams, those big gigantic beams. They're about 3 feet wide, not wide, tall, by about 8 inches wide, by about 35 foot long, or 40 foot long, depending on how wide the buildings were. The giant support beams. I used to press those up onto their sides by myself on the forks. That takes 8 men normally to do. I literally freaked out the entire crew that I worked with every time I did it. I would tell my boss to lift the forks up just high enough so I could crouch underneath the beam. And I put my shoulder on the beam. I'd put the beam right here so it would sit right across my face. And then I would stand up. I grabbed the fork of the forklift, and I'd just stand up. I'd press the beam up. My freaking boss would freak out every single time I do it. He's like, Bubba, how the hell you do that, Bubba? And I said, I stand up. I don't know. It's not that hard. It's not that heavy. I don't know. No, I don't snap my fingers and things disappear. So I don't want to say Thanos, but Odin, sure. Sheesh. When I was a kid, and I say kid, I'm talking about my teenage years, I used to train myself farm boy pretty much. Like it was farm boy work. I would do my weights were water weights. I filled up bottles of those giant 5 gallon jugs of water, the ones with the handles on them. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them. I'd fill those up to the top with water, close it off, and tape off the top, and then I would grab one in each end, and then I would press them. And that's how I would get my workout. I would press one in each hand. So it's about 44 pounds, I guess maybe. It's like, what, 8 pounds per gallon of water? So 8 times 5, 16, 32, 40, about 40 gallons, 40 pounds per jug, give or take, I guess. It's another timed out twice. All right, brother Jay. Hopefully, you have a blessed night. But yeah, no, I again, I don't know. When I was a kid, like a real kid, not just a teenager. I'm talking about a little bitty boy. I used to see shows like Conan the Barbarian and Hercules, and I wanted to be that strong. I was told that I would forever be weak, if you will, because of my knee. When I was 4, my dad fell on me and rotated my kneecap up and to the side of my knee, completely tore every ligament inside my knee. So they told me I would have trouble walking, and I would always have issues and stuff like this. So I don't know. I tried to work at getting better at not having issues and be stronger. I wanted to be the strongest. I wanted to be a world's strongest man, if you will. What's funny is there was I think it was Hercules, where he grew up with a horse and he put a horse on his shoulders and he'd want to lift the horse. And every day he'd lift the horse. So when the horse got big, he was big enough he could lift the horse too. That's how the original Hercules apparently got strong enough to do what he does or whatever. And I used to think that was so funny because I wanted to be able to do something like that. I wanted to be able to pick up a horse on my shoulders and just pick it up. And I can I can probably like fireman's carry. I don't know. I weigh almost 300 pounds, so double that. Easily, I can pick up 600 pounds and fireman carry it. No problem. No problem. 30 hours, Sybil. 30 hours. 30 hours for that ice cream. I like to tell people, okay, if you want a size comparison of how big I am, I'm like the same size almost as Brock Lesnar. I'm just fat and not toned. I'm almost the same weight and height as Brock Lesnar. I'm just not toned up like he is. I'm more chubby, if you will. but I'm pretty confident I can hit like him. Oh, I'm definitely not in a lightweight class. If I were to go UFC fight or whatever, that's the kind of person they would put me up against. Guaranteed. Somebody Brock Lesnar size. Or bigger. Like I'm not tiny. Like people think I'm small or something. I don't know. Until they see me in real life, they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're big." Well, I'm talking WWE, Brock Lesnar, not 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 wrestling Lesnar. Although they still have to work out and they still have to get beefy and big to be the WWE wrestlers that everybody loves. Once you go to a live match, the cameras does without the cameras, wrestling sucks. I'm sorry. Sorry if pissed anybody off, but without the cameras, wrestling sucks. When you go to a live match, you see how far they're kicking from each other. It's a foot away. They're not even close to hitting each other. Yeah, just my beard commands respect. No, you're right. A lot of those wrestlers, though, are huge. Like, they're tall as hell, too. They're almost 7 foot tall, 6'9", 7 foot almost. Hey, it's only 15 degrees outside right now. Well, even in the old days, Brother Dustin, it was still fake. Without the cameras, it does not. It's. I mean, the only better thing about the old days was they used to cut themselves and stuff to bleed, and the matches were more entertaining. I don't know. Back in the day, whenever like Hulk Hogan used to and Mankind and the Undertaker and Andre the Giant. They well, I don't think Andre the Giant ever cut himself. He was never hurt that like that. But Hulk Hogan used to cut himself, and Mankind used to cut himself and stuff, so that when they do the backyard street brawls and stuff, it would blood everywhere. It was real blood. They weren't faking that. That was real blood. It was awesome. It got your blood boiling. But now everything is so freaking staged and fake, and even the choreographed freaking monologues and stuff are just cringeworthy, if you will. I don't know. There was a better time for wrestling. where it was still fake. Okay, you could see it a mile away. They weren't actually hitting each other, but they made it look better. The acting was better. The interacting was better. You know, I don't know. I just remember a time where TV was better, food was better, everything was just better. They changed it so they were trying to be healthy or whatever, and now it's just crap all over the place. I wish Andre the Giant was still alive, okay? There, I said it. You're bringing food back, Wilco? I make awesome food. Hell, I made myself a roast beef po' boy today. It was so good. I got blue plate mayo from Louisiana. I ordered it from Walmart.com. I got 3 big jars of it. And then I got 4 French loaf subs today. And now the French subs kind of sucked. Okay, I need to just get the ingredients and make my own French bread and do it from scratch and just. I think I can do it better. I think I can make it taste better. But I got the gravy almost perfect, almost there. You know, the gravy was almost right, and the blue plate mayo was good. The meat, I don't know. I don't know what kind of meat they used to use, but I just think I need to find a better or thinner shaved meat, maybe. I don't know. But it was super close. It was really good. Like I scarfed down this po' boy, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's almost Kirby's." It was so close. It was so close. Ah, the culinary arts. I've been cooking since I was 4. I'm what you would call a savant in the kitchen. That's what I've been called several times by other people. Um, Anything I touch comes out delicious. I can't help it. Catbird, this roast beef was rare and bright red before I put it in the gravy and cooked it. And then it goes on to the sandwich smothered in gravy. And I'm talking about there was so much gravy on this plate that you had to sop it up with the bread. It was like sloppy and delicious. That's the best part about a Kirby's po' boy. It's sloppy. I am an artist in the kitchen, Sybil. I will admit to that. I agree. Yes, I've had people. I've literally. Okay. This isn't just me bragging about it. I've had somebody come up to me after eating my food and told me, "Dude, you're a savant in the kitchen." I didn't even know what the hell that was. I had to Google it. Just saying. I've just been cooking since I was 4. My grandma taught me how to cook. The good ways, the old ways, slow and low. You cook with love. It's not hard. It's not hard. No, nothing about cooking is hard. Paying attention is probably the best. The hardest, not the best. The hardest. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. But when it comes to actual cooking food, I can throw some stuff together that would make you like flip your shit, okay? When I cook for a homeless shelter, now I know that homeless people can't be beggars, beggars can't be choosers type thing, whatever. So they're gonna say whatever they want to say about anything, I guess. But I've had I've had moments when I worked at the homeless shelter when I made dishes out of whatever I could find in the kitchen. I'd throw in a couple bucks from my pocket to buy a roast or something, a roast or two roasts or something, and then I would chop it up into little cubes and I would just like make a stew. Just a simple stew. Potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, beef or pork, whatever I could afford, you know, water, a little flour, and like seasonings. A stew. There's nothing to a stew. Okay? They clean the pot out. Like, I'm talking about clean the pot out. They would have licked it clean if I'd have let them. And then I had the same, like some of the people that were perma residents of that homeless shelter telling like the guest people that I cooked for, because they were coming up to me telling me how good my food was. And they were like, yeah, dude, I want to break his leg so he can't leave, so he has to stay here and cook for us. Again, if I could figure out how to work that StreamYard stuff, then we could do split lives. But I don't know how to work it yet. I haven't figured it out that far. I still got to figure out that part of the app. I haven't even done my first live stream yet with it. Oh, no worries, Sybil. I guarantee you I can cook you a good effing dinner. Like, I'm not even scared. Not even a little bit, alright? Not even a little bit. You want to eat like we used to eat back home? I can cook like back home. You tell me what you want me to cook, and I can cook it. I'm going to have to do a lot of work to get ready for the summer. I got to get a lot of stuff freeze dried, prepared, and ready to go. Shit, we'll get crawfish, Civil. Crawfish shipped from Louisiana. We'll just boil it here. I got all the seasonings right here. We don't need to get nothing but freaking crawfish. But, alright. I think I'm going to do a blessings. And then call it a night for the live stream. That ice cream's not going to be ready for another probably 20 hours, 25 hours probably. I don't know. No, brother, Wilco, look. I don't believe there's a better chef or cook. You know, like everyone can cook. Anyone can cook, brother. Cooking is not hard. Cooking is the easiest thing in the world. My grandma taught me that. Most of cooking is just throwing stuff in a pot and letting it cook. Prepping is the hardest part of cooking. Your prep work is going to take you the longest of anything you do. Alright, it's time for blessings. And then we've been talking about food for so long that I think I need to make me something to eat anyway. Blessings be to you and to me. She. I'm sorry, Popeyes don't know how to make red beans. There's no meat. Where's the sausage? Where's the salt pork? There's no meat in their red beans. Sorry, I make better red beans and rice than Popeyes. I'll tell you that much. I make better white beans and rice too, because they don't make white beans and rice at Popeyes. Oh, no, I get it. There ain't no such thing as fast red beans or white beans. That's a 14-hour process. Because you can't have creamy beans if you don't cook them long enough. It's just physics. I don't know. But alright, everybody. Hope you all have a blessed night. As always, blessings be to you and to me. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Stay blessed, peeps.